No, I'm gonna kill this guy. Ditch the portal. Okay. Whale of the Forgotten does all the things. We have Jace even. So next turn I can go like 4 mana Jace plus Whale. They have to kill Atraxa. If they can't kill Atraxa here, they're dead. I don't know. What could they possibly... They're going to have multiple spells here. It's still not going to be enough. They're just trading probably, right? 5 and... And then I'm gaining 7 life, and I'm just going to bring it back. I should just Cruelty of Gix, just bring back Atraxa, actually. Yeah, they have to spend a bunch of cards here. Uh-huh, this thing doesn't even have Trample, does it? Felonious Rage? Wow. I gained 7. Ooh, make some stuff. Okay, wow. Lots of options here. I think I'm just gonna get Atraxa back. That just seems the best. Boop. No, your graveyard can stay right where it is. We're doing it again. Oh, Terrortide's good. I think I'll just take Squirming. I don't even need Terrortide. I'm at 21 life here. Let's discard Jace, Atraxa, Mainland. Okay. Nice. More than halfway deep into our deck. They have to spend a bunch of cards to kill Atraxa. Yeah, sure. Block this. Go crazy. Yeah. Oof. I still gain 7 though. Hoo 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 hoo, mama. Let's go Bitter Triumph. Kill you. Discard Portal. I take 1. Let's go Founding. Into Whale. Whale does all the things. Get their last card. And then I'm going to Squirming Emergence back. A Portal, maybe? Or maybe just an Atraxa. Shock me, baby. Ow. I'll take that. Could bring back Portal here, but... Are we done yet, Mono Red? Get out of here. Sure. We're done. Okay. Thank you. Alright, let's keep going. Mono Red goes down. Like I said, if we do our thing, they die. If they do their thing, and we don't, we die. Jace comes out, he's too slow. Lumra's large. Lumra's almost impossible for them to kill, actually. Portal's good. Cruelty is not amazing here. I feel like, you know, we're not taking anything great from their hand. It's just kind of a more expensive way to get our stuff going. I don't think I need that. Balaji's good. Whale is not good. I can definitely cut a Whale. Maybe a bunch of Whales here, but I think that's it. I don't want to side anything else. This is good. We've got Harvester, 4 Terrortide, 2 Malicious Eclipse, plus all of our big reanimation and ramp and everything, or reanimation and big stuff to reanimate. So I think we're good. I think that's a good sideboard against aggro. We'll see. No first strike. Yep. Yeah, beating Mono Red. Oh yeah. Like the aggro decks are very beatable because I'm a super fast combo deck. I'm just as fast as they are, right? If I put a turn 3 Atraxa into play, they have to have a bunch of cards just to kill it, and I still end up gaining a bunch of life. That's too much, right? Are they saying hello to me? Okay. Sure. So they're on the play here. They might be able to steal it here before I can set up. We'll see. But we're both 2 ships passing in the night. I mean, I'm interacting a little bit. I have some removal and whatever. But they can't really stop my plan here. If I have like a nut draw on turn 3 Atraxa, it's very hard for them to win. They have to dump a bunch of cards trying to do damage. They can't spend it on my creatures, right? Okay, let's jam this guy. Pull the spell out. Okay. Trying to find my way up to a second black source and a Terror Tide here. I'm probably going to whale this turn and try and find a black source, actually. I'll play Yavimaya and have to pay 1 life to do it, but let's see. Haste? There you go. Double strike? I know which one I'm blocking. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive this. Oh, there's the black source too. Shit, that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they can't kill me this turn. I think they probably can. And even if they can't, I can wipe, but I'll be at like 2 life, so I'll be dead to like a top deck shock or something. Do you have another way to give haste in your hand? Oh, does this give haste now? Oh, okay. So I die. Okay. Unless they have no spell. I'm sure you have a spell, right? Kill your own guy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Pretty lucky. So like I said, they do their thing on turn 3 or 4 or whatever on the play. We do the same thing. So if they're on the play, they win. Now we're on the play again, so we should win. We'll see. Depends on the hand. If I had second black there, you know, I didn't draw the Malicious Malfunction. It was on top, but that's another way to actually steal the game back on turn 3, even if you're on the draw. But of course, you have to have 2 black sources. You have to find the Malicious Affliction, so it doesn't happen very often, but it doesn't feel too bad. It's the usual back and forth with mono red, you know. If they win the die roll, they win game 1, and then you win game 2 because you have the play, and then game 3, they have the advantage again. But if you can steal game 1 from them, like this match, I won the die roll, I think. Yeah, there we go. Or have a Bitter Triumph in my opening hand is nice. They're mulliganing. Mono red. I don't know. It's not my style of deck, but I just feel like I'm always in desperation mode when I play a deck like this. You're just praying that you have enough gas in your hand to win the game. Because if you don't, then you're dead. Like, as soon as they have one timely removal spell or some burst of life gain or something, you just feel like, oh my god, I can't win the game now. Take 1. Deal. Sure. Should I kill that thing? Maybe. Maybe I kill that. Your go? Are you seriously chirping already? See, they're already getting to the point where they're feeling like it's slipping away. They didn't have a great turn there with Monastery Swiftspear. Yeah, I'm gonna get the second black. Okay. So now they're like, come on, go already, come on. Take 1. Is that all you got? So what am I doing here? Should I Bitter Triumph? I could discard a land, but I kind of need this, right? Okay. Pass. Bitter Triumph up. Sadly, didn't find a single self-mill card this game. That sucks. A3 life this time? I don't want them resolving that. 3 life is rough there, but I don't want them drawing a card. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go for the self-mill here. Immediately. Okay, that's so close. The mill... Oh. Actually, it depends what I draw here, right? Okay, so hold on. I'm going to stop. No. Okay. Okay, so we Bitter Triumph here. I do cast it, discarding a card. There we go. So now I've got Squirming Emergence here. I can either bring back 1 with the Multiverse if I draw something insane next turn, or I bring back Atraxa. And they probably are going to struggle to beat Atraxa here. At 12 life, they play a 2-drop with no haste. Does it get haste? It doesn't get haste. I think it's got to be Atraxa here, right? Boink. And now it's going to be almost impossible for them to win. Maybe, that's interesting, actually. Maybe I don't take Atraxa, I'll just take Archaeologist, Founding, Land, Terror Tide, or Eclipse. take Eclipse here. Go get another blue source. Archaeologist. Archaeologist finds another Squirming. Oh, Bitter Triumph. Oh, Whale is actually really good. I'm going to take that over Bitter Triumph. Nice. And now they've got to deal with Atraxa, and I've got a bunch of cards in my hand, just as many as they do. So they're going to have to put themselves down a bunch of cards here to deal with this, I hope, unless they gain control of it. Okay, pretty good. They have the sideboard card. I get to block this. Nice, nice. They do damage to me, but then we immediately are going to gain this back, right? So, not the end of the world. Hold up. Why am I doing that off this when I can do it off this? I lose one? Yeah. Lose one from that. Red deck, we never lose on the play. It's tough, right? They've got us. They can stumble. Sure, they do lose on the play. Like this game, they got stuck on 2 lands. They could only play 1 spell a turn, and that was not fast enough, and I win. I can just put the other ones in the yard. That's fine. They even had their sweet sideboard card, but I just gain the life back immediately, right? Because unless they can kill me with this, Twisted Fealty, the threaten, they have to threaten and kill me that turn. Because as soon as I get it back, I just immediately regain whatever damage they did to me with Atraxa. I gain my life back here, but we'll see. They need, maybe they have like 2 more of those, and then I'm dead. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I think they have to get a little lucky here off the top. Next turn, I can go mill myself for 4. I don't even need to do that really, but I guess I will. And I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Should I mill myself for 4? Or just mill them? It's interesting. I don't need any more permanents in the yard. Yeah, I don't have anything with flashback or anything. So once you get to enough permanents, you just don't really need to mill. You might actually hurt yourself by milling at that point. So, oh, they're looking at Atraxa here. Oh, look at this. Ooh, nice. Very lucky. So like I said, they could get lucky here. They could have a... yeah, let's just mill them. They could have another threaten. I was going to say, they need 2 more threatens, though, to beat me, I believe is what I said. Okay. So let's pass the turn. Hearthfire's a 3/3. See if they top deck. I don't know how many threatens they bring in, but... yeah, might get lucky here. Offspring. Nope, it's not good enough. Oh, it's gonna get... oh, nice. Okay, okay. I guess I have to block and then bring back Atraxa next turn. Gain 7. Nice. Take 1. Ow. Ouch. Squirming. Atraxa? Actually, I'll just go 1 with the multiverse. That might be better. Terror Tide off the top? Wow, is that a perfect draw? Damn. Atraxa for 0? Scoop it up, Red. Scoop it up. Show's over. Show is over, bud. Oh, yoink. Nice. Threaten? No. Lum? Put all the lands out of my graveyard? I don't know. Why not? Sure. Wait a minute. 8? Oh, I should have brought back Portal. Whatever, end the turn. Okay, I think we got him. I think it's over. I've even got Reach with Lumra to block Atraxa if they draw another Threaten. I would probably just take it at that point though, right? Yep, so we beat him. Timmy, good stuff. How you doing? Yeah, there's the deck. Nice. You can also, I think there's a way to copy, like if you're looking at Untapped, you should be able to see something to let you copy the deck with Untapped just right off my screen. But yeah, there's the command as well. Thank you for checking. The deck is good. Deck feels tight. We're, you know, very powerful. Like, you saw me beat up Mono Red there because I'm just as fast as they are. Like, again, if I'm on the play and I have a turn 3 or turn 4 Atraxa, that's usually it. That's enough. Post sideboard, my opponent had 2 threatens. 2! And stolen Atraxa with 1 each time, which is huge. That still wasn't enough. As soon as I get Atraxa back, I just dig myself out of that hole again, and then that's it. But play one more here. It's 4 o'clock. We could switch it up and try playing some Baldur's Gate 3 or something. I've played a bunch of this deck today, and I was playing this yesterday and at the end of last week, so I could switch it up as well with decks. I could play a different deck here. Winning the die roll is pretty good. I think I like keeping hands like this. Like, even just 1 mill creature and like a Fabled Passage could mean I could easily snowball into a turn 3 Atraxa, turn 4 Atraxa. I'm gonna get a black source here. And pass. Ooh, another red deck. Okay, well, I got the play, so let's see if it's fast enough. I think it will be. Yeah, Jace is not amazing here, but Archaeologist is pretty solid, and I have a Bitter Triumph in hand. There's a Squirming in hand, very nice. Now, Squirming can bring back Cruelty. Cruelty brings back a huge thing. So if I get a little bit lucky with the mills here, or if I draw something that I can toss to Bitter Triumph, I can immediately Squirming Emergence and reanimate. Probably turn 4 here is what it's looking like. They're not doing anything, which is incredible. I think I might Jace here. I'm very tempted to leave up Bitter Triumph for the Slick Shot, though. I just don't have anything huge to reanimate right now. I want to mill. I'm going to play Jace because I think I can bait my opponent into just attacking Jace here. Probably going to have to attack with the Slick Shot. Oh, okay. Why are they always together? This is exactly like the other match. I had all 3 of them back to back. Okay, thanks, Jace. I mean, that's what I wanted, so good job, but why? Why are they all... Brew a blue-eye control list? Sure, we could do that. I have kind of a skeleton for a blue-eye control deck in my head. On paper as well. Oh, it's green-red, right. They're playing this hideous land. Grand Portal is terrible. Okay, they Slick Shot. Okay, so I've got 7 in the yard. Could just slam Atraxa here on turn 4, as predicted. Or I could go Bitter Triumph, kill the Slick Shot, and then Founding into Whale. Yeah, that's much better. So I could Atraxa here, but actually this is better. So we just pop this now, discard Dark Slick. Now we have 8, so we get to go Founding the Third Path, Chapter 1, cast the Whale, full value. And this is setting them so far back now that I mean, yeah, it's just going to be very hard for them to win. I guess I'll keep the fairy. Okay. And then next turn we've got, you know, Founding the Third Path, flashback something, or I can do both, right? I can flashback Whale of the Forgotten, and I can Squirming Emergence Atraxa into play. Yeah, you're done. All right. Red-green aggro. Getting wrecked by a 0-3 on turn 2. I guess it's the same. Malicious Eclipse is weird. I think I'm still bringing it in. Jace comes out. Tidebinder is interesting as shutting off the flying dude. Cruelty of Gix is a little too clunky, I think, and slow. I'm going to ditch that. It lets me ramp into a quick Atraxa sometimes, but I don't think I need it. It's a little too slow and clunky. Whale is also not amazing here because so many of the things have haste and everything. What should I do? Maybe one with the multiverse comes out, I'll bring in Tidebinder? Let's try that. Extra. You just walked into a very exclusive Atraxa only council meeting. I love it. Yes, it's the dark, smoky room. You're not supposed to know we can do turn 3 Atraxa. We're the shadowy cabal that apparently runs the entire world. If only. If only humans could work together on that level. You know that would never happen because these narcissistic billionaires would never collaborate on anything except their own further enrichment. They have collaborated on that to the detriment of 99.9% of the population, but let's not talk about that. I'm going to keep this. It's slow, but with 2 ramp cards, again, we can just explode, just like last game. Last game, I kept a 5-land Falaji Archaeologist. What was my last card? One other spell hand, and it was just Archaeologist, mill, good mill, pick up a Founding. Okay, Founding, do this, and like, just that's it. By turn 4, we had Atraxa, right? Okay. They are on the play, though, so that is very good for them. I don't know if I'm going to be fast enough here. Bitter Triumph is good. Archaeologist is good. I have to decide whether or not to leave up the Triumph. I think I like playing Archaeologist. I think I'm just going to do that anyway on turn 2 here. I might find Malicious Malfunction for turn 3 as well, so there's multiple reasons I think to do it. Very good too, but that doesn't put a body on the field. Picking up a Bitter Triumph. I'm going to take Squirming Emergence. It's a little bit greedy. I don't even have green mana here. Maybe I should just take Bitter Triumph number 2. It's probably actually the safer pick. But if I find green and I can, you know, Bitter Triumph is going to ditch Lumrai here. And then I can maybe Squirming Emerge something back very quickly. That's all I just need to do, right? I just need to execute my plan as quickly as they're executing theirs, and then we're okay. Sure. Easy block of... Easiest block of my life. I take 3. There's green, but we only have X's 2 in the yard. Okay. Tidebinder's interesting here. I might be able to Tidebind the show-off trigger and then block it, but it depends on if they whether or not they play something pre-combat to trigger it, right? If they go straight to attackers, I won't really have a chance. Let's see what they're doing here. See, like right now I could Tidebind this. It's very tempting. But I think I want to save it for combat, right? Oh, Snakeskin Veil. Yeah, that's annoying. Well, I can still Tidebind it is the nice thing, but I need them to play some stuff pre-combat is the problem. Sure. There we go. Okay. I think I have to kill Heartfire, or maybe it's Challenger. Could just eat the Slick Shot here and take 8. And then I could take another 5, putting me to 3. Wow, is this ever close? I think I'm gonna block the 3. Okay. 3 permanents in the yard. Need to mill something huge here. I could dump Lumra. God damn it. Oh, that thing's large. I've got to kill that now and then I'm just dead, right? Yeah, I think they were just 1 turn too quickly here. I could play Prankster as a blocker and then just Bitter Triumph. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then do I bitter... I think I just Bitter Triumph right now. I don't want this thing to untap and maybe they have Snakeskin Veil up or some crap, right? This goes to the yard, they draw a card. I take 5. But I think this is the only way to not die here. I could still die, of course, but this gives us a hope at least. Still can't really bring anything back, though. Didn't mill any Atraxas. Didn't, you know, mill enough permanents to really do anything with Squirming Emergence, so, yeah. Yeah, block. Can you kill me? Mm-hmm. Nice. No trample, though, so I still... Oh. Man, I have a bunch of sweepers in my deck. I have like 6 sweepers. I just needed to find one, but... No such luck. X is 6 on the emergence. That is not gonna do it. I didn't mill anything. Darn. Tidebinder comes back. It's ugly. I'm not going to be able to stop. I'm going to Restless Reef block here, but I'm not going to be able to stop them from killing me, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Activate my land? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Really? They drew all lands? Oh, and I drew a portal. Come on, man. Well, I get to slam Lumra here. I get to cast Portal next turn. Okay, there's our graveyard juiced. All the lands are out, but I can slam Portal. They have to kill me. Lumra has reach. Lumra has reach. They scoop. Really? Wow. I thought I was dead for sure that game. They must have drawn blanks. They drew lands? Maybe they drew like Snakeskin Veil or something, you know, a bunch of pump spells, no but no, they would have killed me if they had drawn pump spell earlier, 1 turn earlier, right? Now they're never getting through Lumra, but what could they must have been all lands. Holy crap. Dango, what's up? Gonna brew an alchemy? No, not really. I find it to be mostly a waste of time to play alchemy. I don't find it interesting or, you know, relevant at all. Like I just, you know, it's like the other pseudo formats. There's stuff happening in those formats, but it's too much of a gong show. It's very clearly not curated. They don't want to devote the time and resources to curating those things. They're just sandbox formats to splash around in, kind of like Historic Brawl. So I want to focus on things that have actual tangible results that are productive, you know, like testing standard, building for standard is productive because people play standard in real life. They play standard in big tournaments. We've got RCQ seasons. If Pioneer was on Arena, I would be playing that too, but it's not. But the other stuff, no, I don't bother with it, but yeah. Other people will. There's lots of casual content creators who will brew all kinds of stuff in those formats, but I'm a more competitive content creator. At least I try to be, and I should be focusing on that. Alchemy should be killed off. Like, to be honest, we talked about this on the podcast this week. It's kind of ridiculous. Like the way they previewed those cards, you can't even find a list of the cards. Somebody had to take screen grabs from the video. The Amazonian, who's a great streamer, she's been or they've been contracted to do this, and they make a video about these alchemy cards, but that's it. There's no like list of cards. Like, it's crazy. It's like they don't even, I don't know what alchemy is to Wizards. It's bizarre, but Insanity, thank you for the follow.
Welcome to the Squadron, Insanity. You are awesome.
We're also a little bit insane. So like Timeless, like Historic, like a lot of those formats, they're not the big four. It's like playing the NFL standard versus the XFL or whatever goofy bullshit that like Vince McMahon started and The Rock was involved in. You know, this like weird pseudo football that's not like really, like the teams aren't that competitive. They're all just like, nobody really like puts any time or effort into, like the league isn't, you know, trying to actively make the sport great or whatever. I don't know. It's just, it's like they're not, the majors are Standard, Pioneer, Modern, Legacy. Those are the majors, the formats, the four. Everything else is a pseudo format. It's either a purely casual format or Pauper. Pauper is becoming like close to a sanctioned. I think they officially made it a sanctioned format at one point. I don't follow Pauper much anymore, but that was close to being a real format. But you know, that's it. These arena formats are not like very. There's I don't know. There's no data. There's no metagame. There's no reason for the competitive scene to even pay attention to them. So nobody does. Once in a blue moon, it'll be the qualifier play-in, and some random people will try. But most of the pros don't even bother with it. Like the qualifier play-in arena championship thing is a bizarre pseudo like weird tournament. It's so strange. It's their one way to try and make Timeless, Historic, and Alchemy kind of relevant to have qualifiers for that. But by the way, Skywalker OKC.
Skywalker, you are a goddamn legend. Thank for the follow.
Anyway, if you like those formats, that's great. I don't want anybody to get offended. I'm not talking shit about your format that you love. Go and enjoy those formats, but they're just, you know, these are the facts. They're not relevant formats. They're not even real formats. You know, digital is fine. You can still have standard as a real format, and here we are, digital, totally purely digitally playing it. By real, I don't mean physical cards. We can still have real formats online. Magic Online has Pioneer, Legacy, Modern, all that stuff. But Arena just has one real format, standard. And limited. You know, I'm talking constructed formats here. Limited is its own format, and it is competitive, and it is a real format, absolutely. But it's not. We're talking constructed formats here, right? And out of the constructed format, standard's the only one on Arena that's relevant. That's crazy. Like, we've been waiting for Pioneer so long, and it's still not on Arena. Like, when? Give us another competitive constructed format, please. All these other formats, like, now they come out with Timeless. It's like, wait, we haven't even gotten Pioneer there yet. What are we doing? We don't need no banned list historic format. We just give us Pioneer, please. That's like, give us one other format that matters. Right now, it's only standard. It's always been standard, and that's it. Eventually, we'll have Pioneer. That'll be fine, I guess. Even though, you know, talk to anybody playing Pioneer right now. Nobody really likes it, but that's a separate thing. Ooh. So Boros gets the die roll here. This is going to be a tough match. Thinking. If I go for Forest here, I can't turn 2 Whale, but I can still... I still want a Bitter Triumph, right? So I'm going to go turn 2 Forest. That way I still have a shot at maybe an early Squirming if I draw the perfects here. Otherwise, I might ditch Harvester early and try and slam that into play. That'll be very good against them, obviously. Can they sack this? They don't have another land. They need red source, sack frontliner, make 3 tokens, tap all the tokens. Oh, they can't. Cavern is screwing them here. Nice. Okay, so what do I discard? It's interesting. Obviously, I want to discard Portal, number 1, or Atraxa, something huge. But Harvester might be the best thing to discard here, because if I am going to bring something back quickly, this only takes 5 permanents in the yard if I find a Squirming, which now if I have a Prankster, I'm looking like I might find it. I can also just... I should just discard this to kill the guy, though, right? Instead of Bitter Triumph and then save the Triumph. So let's just get this in the yard now. And then... I'm going to Bitter Triumph away probably Atraxa. Again, it's just more likely that I'll be able to Squirming back in Atraxa or Cruelty of Gix back in Atraxa than a Portal. Portal's insane, but I don't have the kind of start that I need with this deck to jam a Portal on turn 4. Yeah. I need to bring back that Harvester of Misery. Okay. Ooh, last card, Knight Errant. Okay. They've dumped their hand. They're done. They're spent. Double Imidane's Recruiter, you luck sack. Well, okay. Then they found it off the top. Or they found it with Knight Errant off the top of their deck. That's pretty good. Yeah. Knight Errant is pretty good. I don't think it matters what I do now. 3, 11, 12, 13, and then I go to 6. I mean, I can stay alive 1 turn here. I can get 1 more turn, but without a Squirming in my hand or anything, it's just not enough. So should I not show them what I'm doing? Is the question. I think I will. I'm going to pass here. I'm not going to discard Portal or Atraxa or any of this stuff. They don't know what I'm playing yet. They might think I'm like Sultai Control or something, right? So there's no reason to show them anything else. Good job. They won the die roll. That's how aggro wins matches. So they win that game. We're going to win game 2. Then they get the advantage again on game 3 on the play. So we'll see. Game 3 is going to be the interesting one here. Tidebinder is also interesting. Like shutting off the Knight trigger, shutting off Imidane trigger is very nice. Jace can bounce. One with the multiverse can bounce. Portal's still pretty good. Cruelty can get out. Too clunky. Whale get out. Okay, let's run it like that. Same plan as we had against red and red-green there. Anyway, I just wish stuff like... Yeah, Alchemy was an actual format. And Skywalker, that's correct. Thank you, buddy. Timeless is the next... Yeah, right. The qualifier, yeah. It's silly, Exiled, right? Alchemy could have been real. So Alchemy was supposed to be fixed standard. It was supposed to be like, look, this is what standard could have been if we didn't push these cards too hard. Look, Goldspan is fixed. Alrund's Epiphany is fixed. Like when Alchemy first started, those were the cards that were dominating Standard that they had to ban. You know, they banned Divide by Zero and Alaron's Epiphany and all that. So they made Alchemy and said, look, here's another version of Standard, because it was almost like a feel bad. Like, we banned your cards. Here's a way to still play those cards, you know. But then they added Lord of the Rings to Alchemy, and like all this, now it's totally, what the hell is it? Like, it's a mutant format. It has no analog to any real format. It's just like its own thing. It's kind of like Historic. It only has a 2-year rotation instead of a 3-year rotation like Standard now. Like, what? Why did that? What? Like, it was supposed to be like Standard. Now, like, it's totally its own thing. It's crazy. So, yeah, I mean, what do you say about it? I don't know what you say about Alchemy. It's a bizarre format that exists only on Arena, that nobody can tell you really why or what it's doing. Why does it exist? Nobody knows. It just kind of does. The numbers, I don't know what the data is on Alchemy, but I know that every once in a while Wizards will release, like, these are the most played formats in order, you know? And I'm pretty sure Alchemy is near the bottom or at the bottom every single time. At some point, it's just gotta cost them more money to develop Alchemy cards than they're making off people playing Alchemy. Like, cut it loose. And the real harm to having all these pseudo formats is it damages the ability of a new player to decide how they want to engage with the game. Most new players, they come on Arena, they see all these formats, like, what do I even do first here? Which format should I play? And if you listen to the program, it'll tell them to play Alchemy, which is crazy. A lot of them are going to dead end on Alchemy very quickly. You're going to hit the wall and go, wait a minute, I can't play this in real life? Wait a minute, I can't play this competitively and try and win an RCQ or some other, you know? No. So then they regret even getting into it. That's a feel bad. I don't know. Is it just a short-term gain? Just rip these players off, and then, hey, if they leave the client forever, so be it. It doesn't make sense to me, but anyway. So Founding can cast Malicious Affliction next turn. I could just go third path here. I need to get a green source into play, right? Lumra to the yard. Okay, let's just go Founding number... Well, that's interesting. Is it Founding number 2? Man, I'm so close to whaling. I want to whale with all the modes, but I just don't want to whale here, right? So let's mill 4 more cards. Pick up a Prankster. Okay. They're going to do some stuff. I get to cast Malicious Affliction out of my yard. I didn't mill a Squirming Emergence, did I? Jeez, that's unlucky. Okay, or your best forge is fine. That's very slow. We're gonna have Atraxa in play way before that thing threatens us here. I hope. I was hoping to cast something better than this out of the yard, but Malicious Affliction's not even amazing here. Unfortunate mills. Oh, there's Squirming. Sure. Mill myself. I guess I'll exile this. I have to exile something, and then just decline to cast it. So what should I jam here? Is it just Atraxa? I wonder if they can kill Atraxa here. I'm at 16. I'm gonna go for Atraxa. I think it's still... I mean, I could ramp with Lumra. Lumra's gonna be huge, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. So she'll be like a 10-10. Atraxa's... It's gotta be Atraxa though, right? I think it's Atraxa. Hold on, guys. I know I said a bunch of stuff about Alchemy and everything. But let me just finish this real quick. Okay. Maybe I get Dark Slick into play then this turn. Discard Portal. Okay, I can squirm back a Portal next turn. So they've got to deal with Atraxa. And then I can either... Yeah, I can like Portal, cast Picklock or something to block. Or Portal Bitter Triumph. I've actually just got Squirming out of the yard with Founding. I don't even need to play the one in my hand. I could also just Terror Tide out of the yard with Founding. That's another option if they go really wide here. So I've got a lot of ways I can punish them, no matter which way they juke here. First step of first order of business is killing Atraxa, though. They have to kill Atraxa here. That's their red mana gone, unless they have another one. Is this a treasure? Oh, these are treasures. Never mind. Okay. Threaten me, baby. Threaten me with a good time. Okay, catching up with you guys. It's a cash grab. Yeah, basically, yeah. Alchemy's the default. That's what's so misleading, right? That's what's so crazy. I don't know. I don't love that. It's almost like it's deliberately misleading. Like it's like putting new players into Alchemy is not what they should be. Standard. And now they're promoting Standard. They just talked about this big announcement they just had. For those of you who haven't seen it, MTGDG put it in our Magic the Gathering channel on the Discord. They just announced this. This is going to be a big series of tournaments. Not that many. There's only 5 in the US and a couple, 1 in Japan, a couple in Europe. Okay. Ah. Deal. Well, I guess we're flashing back to Terror Tide. Nice. Exactly enough. Good job. Hit me for 2. So if I Terror Tide, I only have 1 mana up. I think I'm fine with that though, right? They couldn't even flip the yeah. They couldn't flip their case. Okay, let's see if we can kill them from here. Should be able to do it, but let's take another green source. But you never know. I've got Squirming into Portal here, or Squirming into Atraxa. I've got Whale on full value here. I can just bounce that Forge. They're going for Resolute, and then they're going to have the Knight Errant. Nice. Still don't think that's enough. Portal eats all that. No problemo. Take 3, though. Yep. I think we'll be okay here. Okay. So let's go Squirming into Portal. And then I can go Founding into Whale. This is just over. They're discarding Frontliner, of course. We get to look at the top 3, take another Terror Tide. Sure, just in case. We can flash back that Squirming Emergence with the Founding later. I can also just hardcast Atraxa at this point. I'm getting an Atraxa out of the yard. Do they have anything in the yard worth bringing back? No, nothing that blows up artifacts, right? Okay. Yep. Hit me. Gotta hit me harder than that. Still haven't flipped this. Okay, that guy's exiled for good. I can get one of these back, probably. That seems nice. Take that, and that's it. Don't need to pull any more action out of our deck. We draw Terror Tide. You can get milled. Sure. So I've got a bunch of instants up here. I guess I'll play a Prankster. And Prankster. Okay. And pass. That's it for game 2. Let's go to game 3. You get to play again. You're lucky, yeah. You got that game 1, so this is how aggro beats you. They win the die roll, and then they can try and beat you in game 3, but game 2 is almost always easy peasy. Like, once you have the play, those decks live and die by the die roll, right? It's kind of crazy. It's unfortunate, actually, that Magic's kind of, I don't know. There's always been aggro decks, but cards are so proactively powerful that you have to, even in limited, like losing the die roll is a huge deal. It sucks, but Crystal Spider.
Welcome to the squadron, my 8-legged friend. You are awesome.
Thank you for the follow. Australia, none in Australia because it doesn't exist. Actually, I don't know how many people know this, but Finland isn't real. It's made up. And you try and go there. Like, I know it shows it on maps, but nobody's actually been, like, it doesn't exist. You go to the edge of Norway and there's nothing. It's just ocean. There's no Finland. Seriously. Never, doesn't exist. Most people don't even know that. I saw a YouTube video about it. I saw a TikTok on that. Somebody, some expert on TikTok. Finland doesn't exist. It's been a running gag with one of my friends. I just always, just every time, and anytime he's talking about a Finnish hockey player on the Vancouver Canucks, And I'm like, that guy's not from Finland. He's from Sweden. And be like, and he knows right away that what we're gonna say, and he starts getting pissed off. It's fun to piss your friends off sometimes. Or maybe I'm a douchebag.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Yes. What, the squirms off the top? Big squirms? I'm gonna get a black here because I need double black to cast Malicious Affliction and the Terror Tide. Those are the two cards that just win us the game if we cast them a couple times, right? Nice little slow start here. They're gonna make 3 dorks. That's pretty good. They didn't have it on turn 1, though. They must have just drawn this Inspector, right? Canada definitely exists. Everybody knows that. Okay. Could go Archaeologist, but I know they're not going to go off this turn. They're just going to Convoke or whatever. So maybe... Oh, come on. I guess I bring this back? Okay. I needed to hit non-spells here. I want to hit permanents that I can, you know, maybe get an early Atraxa or something. Oh, you luck sack. Okay, so now they're going to take my Eclipse. Sure. Pretty lucky, but that's okay. We've got Flagi Archaeologist, and we mill ourselves for 4. I could just slam an Atraxa here on turn 3. Let's see. Can we do it? I need your thoughts and prayers, chat.
Give me your devotion. Pray to the Dark Lord of the DF16 channel. We will reanimate Atraxa. Right now.
Oh, 2 spells! Come on, dude! Really? Double Terror Tide? I do it to myself. This is... you shouldn't... why did I put that card in my deck? Why did I do it? Idiot! God damn it! No, it's all good. Maybe I leave up Tidebinder. I should actually leave up Tidebinder there for the Imidane's Recruiter. I could just Tidebind it, but... Oops, I guess. Let's see. Yep. So many cards. Now I have 7 permanents. Now I have 7 permanents in the graveyard. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Weird. Oh. They really want to flip Invage. Okay. Huh. I get to bring back Harvester and just minus. So Invasion... Oh, I guess it pluses their team? Okay, so I can't kill their team anymore. I need the Terror Tide here. It's funny that Invasion doesn't actually... Oh, man. I can't cast this, can I? So I've got to Squirm. And die. If I Squirm back the Harvester of Misery, I wipe the 2/2s. It's not the worst. I guess I should. I don't really have a choice. If I bring back Atraxa, they can probably eat Atraxa here, right? I think it should be Harvester of Misery. I think that's probably better right now. Very lucky, though, that +1 counter is doing the thing here. Not much I can do about that. Okay, so can I survive one more turn? If I can Squirming back Atraxa and Whale, I might have a chance here. But I might just die right now. We'll see. I'm at 15. They decided to flip Light Shield instead of hitting me. So I could be at 9 right now if they just sent everything at me. It's interesting. Let's see what happens here. Harvester doesn't clear because, yeah, the Light Shield array counters, right? Oh, they go for another one. Okay, they have another one. That's very lucky, but not much I can do there. Okay, I go to 5. Yeah, milling my double Terror Tide there was absolutely brutal. That killed me. Okay, I guess I get another blue source here. And yeah, Terror Tide is great. Like Light Shield Array doesn't stop any of our sweepers, but yeah, making this one cost a little bit more was a little too much, sadly. So I've got Squirming into Atraxa here. Atraxa does find us something huge. Harvester no longer doing the trick, so let's go Atraxa. I don't know if they can kill an Atraxa here. And then I've got Whale of the Forgotten. I can bounce like... Oh, that's actually close. I'm not sure what I should bounce here. Hold on. Graveyard check. We have no other Atraxas here, right? Yeah, I definitely want to take Atraxa over Lumra. This... Guess I'll take this. There's a Terror Tide. I'd love another Squirming. I think I have to take Terror Tide. I drew Eclipse. Yeah, let's just take all these. Okay, so now I can go Founding. I could Bitter Triumph here, but they can just copy... Sorry, they can Light Shield Array. Make their guys indestructible. So I guess I have to respond? Oh, really? Okay, I was gonna say okay, I guess they can't beat Atraxa. They didn't even want to take their turn. This is interesting though. Let's say they didn't scoop there. I think I go Founding into Whale, but then if I target one of their things, then maybe they pop the Light Shield right there. Like I could target Novice Inspector, just send it back to their hand, right? Or I could target Light Shield Array, because I don't care if they look at my hand and take something. We have way too much action. They can't stop me by taking one thing here. But that doesn't do anything. So I think I would have Foundinged, and then probably Whale, do all the modes, bounce Novice Inspector, make them discard, look at the top 3, and then see what they do from there. But I think that's probably... Yeah, if they can't get Atraxa off the board, they can swing, and I can block. I'm going to gain the life. They're never going to kill me doing that, right? So I guess we win. I'll take it. The turn before. Oh, yeah, the turn before would have done it, but I couldn't reanimate the turn before. I brought that Harvester back on turn 3, right? I couldn't do it the turn before, but yeah. Manil, how you doing? The games are going well. This Squirming Emergence deck is very sweet. Right now, not a lot of people are playing Graveyard Hate, and aggro is tricky. It's so close to 50-50. Again, it just depends on the die roll and things like that. It's just, if they draw the nuts and you don't draw a Wrath, that's it. They get you. If you put turn 3 Atraxa and they don't have a way to really go wide and cast the case of the whatever, that white card that does damage equal to your attackers, they need 7 bodies to kill an Atraxa. A lot of times they just can't do it. And that's it. If an Atraxa goes unanswered, it wins. So you're both really fast. I can put an Atraxa on turn 3, which wins the game. They can nut draw on turn 3 and kill me, or turn 4. So it's like, yeah, it's a very close matchup. But I think Sultai Emergence here is so good against the mid-range decks and Domain and the late game white-black decks and all these other decks. Like, this deck crushes all of them. Like, it's really tough for them to win. They have to draw a bunch of sideboard cards and have pressure and have, disruption. It's a lot they need. Sometimes they do it. It comes together. This is really rough, obviously. Can you believe this? Really want to keep this hand, but not a single blue source. This is perfect, but no blue source. Oh my fucking god. All right, we're going to lose, but I'm going to keep it. Great. Of course. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Ooh, Blue-White Artifacts. Sweet deck. They do sweet things. I don't know which version. If it's playing Fab Foundry, it's probably the all-in Artifacts version. It's not like the version playing No More Lies and all that stuff, right? Really good start for them here. Well, they drew the nuts. Not much I can do about that. I could still win, but it's going to be very tough. I don't really have a way to get artifacts off the battlefield here in my main deck. I have Tranquil Frill back in the sideboard, but... yeah. Should I even play the game? I could scoop here. There's an argument for scooping, actually. But I think I might be able to still win this game. Okay, and I drew a land. Alright. Atraxa, land, draw land. I've only had Atraxas and land the entire game. And the Jace in my opening hand. Uh-oh. I love the Blue-White Artifacts deck. It's very sweet. I played it a bunch on this channel, and I have some YouTube videos of it. They have another Simpson. So my opponent Luxack's out big time in this game. Not only do they win the die roll, they have the nut draw, the actual nut draw. Multiple Simpsons and double Fabrication Foundry to ramp. It's very sweet. It is like a ramp deck, right? Fab Foundry, the 3-drop ramps, the 5-drop ramps. Like, there's a bunch of cards in there that ramp you. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about this. I play this. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Pass. They're going to kill a Jace here. Maybe I should just -3 on myself, but... need to find some way to bring back an Atraxa. They They have Braided Net. Yeah, Braided Net just shuts Atraxa right down. But I don't think it matters. They're going to kill us with Simpson. I might be able to deck them with Jaces. That's a good way to kill that deck, maybe. Maybe post sideboard. Because Atraxa, like, creature beatdowns are not going to cut it. They're just going to tap everything down with nets, right? Bunch of triggers. The Spotlight series? No. Sometimes Scrimming loses to itself? Yes, that happens. Any mill decks like that, yeah. It would have cleared the turn before, aside from the knight. Oh, yeah, but I don't want to leave the knight on the battlefield. Yeah, no, I want to clear everything. I'm drawing so many lands here, it's insane. Sure. My Wrath actually wipes all this, but okay. So like I said, I probably shouldn't have shown them any cards. I should have just scooped on turn 3, but that's okay. Drillback comes in, Negates and Duress come in. Shauna's Tidebinder shuts that thing off. I do have a bunch of good ways to beat their ass down. Tyrannex Rex is good against the Braided Nets, like making them pay 4 mana is awesome. Take this out. Whale of the Forgotten. Probably don't want to play these. Terror Tide. Cruelty of Gix can bounce. Maybe Archaeologist can bounce. Let's try this. T-Rex is very tempting here. Try one? I shouldn't cut any Atraxas, but... yeah. How is the token 5/5? Yeah, 4 artifacts. No, yeah. Counts itself, yep. Yeah, no, I'm never playing in those tournament series. Are you kidding? No, they're not worth it. They're way too far. It's just way too expensive to get to Magic tournaments. None of those tournaments happen in Canada. So you're talking international travel, flights, hotels, all that shit to play in a standard tournament. Like, I did that. I did that a long time ago when I was a single guy and I had a lot of time and you know, money and whatever else. Now it's just not worth my time and money. I have other responsibilities, like, you know, I'm married, I have a dog, I have, you know, I can't just, like, leaving for like 5 days it puts a big burden on my wife to, like, do everything around the house and everything. I can do it, like, she does it to me sometimes. Speaking of which, she's leaving in September, so I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. I might even do crazy stream. I might even do like a subathon where I just go, I'll just stream like 48 hours or more if people want to see me just do it. I've done it before. I'm going to play in a tournament that Sunday because I'll have Sunday to myself. So I am going to be playing the standard tournament coming up on the 15th. It's actually through MTG Circle. It's free to enter, $150 prize pool, I think, or 150 euros. So one of those two. I'm going to keep. I'm going to go get green with this right on turn 1 here, I think. And then we're going to Founding into Whale and maybe have a turn 3 Atraxa here. We'll see. So this, in a couple weeks, we're going to be doing some tournaments and, yeah, a bunch of streaming. It'll be nice because my wife's gone. But for me to do that to her is different. My job is kind of like I'm at home. This is what I do, right? I do other stuff, but it's all from home. So her job is like she's going out working all day. So there's nobody to walk Neo. There's nobody to, like, you know, she comes home, she's tired, that kind of stuff. Let's look at the top 3. Squirming in hand, but 2 spells. Come on, man. Man, I'm losing to myself again here. It's brutal. Milling badly. Mill? Okay, that's better. Only 4 permanents in the yard, though, because I milled another whale. God damn it, I only have 2 whales in the entire deck. So let's see here. We'll do this, pass. I hope they give me something to Bitter Triumph on end step, but I don't think they will. I won't be able to get this Atraxa in the yard. I didn't find a fairy. I would love to cast fairy this turn and then upkeep. Maybe do something. I don't even know. We're going to whale mill 3 again. Nope. Double Foundry. Do they have the nuts again? Holy fuck, are you lucky. Okay. I can't do anything about that. I will... cast Whale of the Forgotten here, I think. Founding? Brutal draws. Brutal mills, really, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Yeah. I needed the negate already, I think. Savage. Okay, that puts 7 in the yard, so I can bring back Atraxa now if I can put one in the graveyard with this. It's mill 4. Okay, there's Jace. Jace decking is a possibility here. Okay, so we have no Atraxa in the yard. It's stuck in my hand. I could bring back Jace. I could bring back Frill back. And then just blow up that... Yeah, I have a Squirming in the yard. Oh, but I don't have 2 green sources. God damn it. So I should have fetched a green. I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, that's brutal. Because I fetched to cast this. I fetched the blue... Ugh. Yeah, so I randomly mill a Frill back here. I can't bring it back and target anything. That is fucking brutal. Man, everything going wrong that could possibly go wrong here. Just the lands, the mills. Deadly. I have 15 cards in the yard. I don't know. I guess I'm bringing back Jace, and I'm going to try and get up to 20 permanents. This is going to be another card in the yard, but that Jace comes out, this goes in. It's the same thing. I'm actually going to take another card out of my yard with Squirming, too. So I'm actually going to go to 14 cards in yard here. Yeah. They're drawing. I'd like to play this match again and maybe have some better draws here and see how we compete. My opponents had the nuts both games, which is very good, but I think my nut draw can compete with their nut draw, but if I don't have the nuts as well, then I'm gonna die. Can I mill them with Jace? I don't think so. I think I'm dead this turn. I've got Bitter Triumph here to do whatever, but maybe I deck them? We'll see. I'm gonna try. So I can Bitter Triumph away one with the Multiverse or something, and then maybe I can go one with the Multiverse, cast Atraxa. Well, I want to bring back Jace. None of this other shit matters, actually. I just want to kill them with Jace here, so I just need to find one more Squirming Emergence before they kill me, and then maybe I can deck them. Or another Jace. Another Jace would do it as well. We'll see. Could also leave up Tidebinder, try and stop the Simpson or whatever, but now they have creatures. They just need to play a bunch of artifacts and these things get huge. Let us see what they do. Yep, with what green? Yep. Draw Atraxa and mill Whale. Thanks, deck. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, but... Anyway, yeah, I would love to go to Magic events. I know, you know, some of the guys on my team are single guys. They have a lot of time and money. They have disposable income, and they have nothing to spend it on except Magic. They go to all the big tournaments and everything. I'm very jealous. I can't. Wish I could. Uh-huh. Well, that gets us a green, I guess. I don't think this matters anymore. I need to... The Jace is the plan here. Nothing else matters. Tidebinding their Simpson, sure, but it's, yeah, a little late for that. Let's see, maybe they go for something else pre-combat here, and I get to Tidebind the Simpson. That would be pretty hilarious. Because if I don't Bitter... Like, I could Bitter Triumph to keep one of these off my back. I could also just chump block it. So, if they get to... If they play another... They're incentivized to play another artifact pre-combat because they want to pump these guys as big as possible. When I was playing that deck, I could kill, like, you know, I would untap on my turn with his 2 7/7s, and by the attack phase, they would be 13 13s or whatever, 12 12s, and they just murder the opponent. They just need to play a couple more artifacts. If they play Thran Spider, that makes both these guys 9/9s. That means just any other artifact, and I'm dead. Or that puts 2 artifacts. I think I will Tidebind this. Maybe they counter? Who knows? Still gonna do this. Oh, lovely. Okay. There might be a chance here. 33 cards. I need to find one more Emergence or a Founding the Third Path to cast an Emergence. I have 2 Foundings in the yard. I have three Emergences in my... No, one's in exile. 2 Emergences, 2 Foundings in my deck, and 1 more Jace. Any of those would be good enough here. Oh yeah, they can... Yeah, right. Tap my thing. Sure, sure, sure. Awkward. Jace? I don't know. I could bring back Frill back there. I don't think it matters. Now I'm just hoping Bitter Triumph saves me here. I don't think it will. Go. Do not think it will. They've got the net to tap the binder. I think I'm gonna die. Any artifact just kills me here, right? Unfortunate. They had some, like, perfect, literal perfect draws. Like, I played that deck a bunch. I know what they look like. And, yeah, Fabrication Foundry into Simsin immediately is super gross. That's what you're doing and crushing people before they can interact with Simsin. As soon as you start making a couple of these bodies, the people are just way behind. Wow. Well, I was gonna pay a life, but now I think I'm just gonna use the black that I get off this. Okay. Maybe they tap my guy and just go for the kill here without playing another artifact, and I can survive this one turn. They have 16 cards. I might be able to deck them. Are they gonna do it? Yeah, tap me. Yes. Oh my god, I might survive. All they had to do was play one more artifact pre-combat. Okay, discard a card. They don't have Mirex or anything here. Okay, can you flash in an artifact? I have no idea. Oh, they have the Steel Trap or whatever it's called. Or that, sure, that does it too. The Steel Blades, Saw Blades, whatever it's called. Darn, yeah, bad draws on our side, perfect draws on their side. That's magic. You lose. Plays Reanimator, refuses to win by... other than Mill, yeah, I mean, Reanimating doesn't do anything there. We're not going to win with Reanimating. But, I was Reanimating. I was Reanimating Jace. Let's do one more match here. But yeah, boy, both games in a row, they had the same draw. Just double Foundry into immediate Simsin. Game 1, they had 2 Simsins back-to-back. Like, that's insane. Sometimes you play that deck and you don't draw Simsin and you get crushed. It's simple as that. Or you don't draw enough ramp and you can't play more than one spell a turn. You can't activate or craft stuff and you just get crushed. It's tough. The Blue-White Artifacts deck has its own, set of issues like every deck. But boy, they drew perfect both games. And I think our draws were still okay. We just needed to draw a little bit better. We just, first game we milled nothing. We didn't reanimate anything. Second game we were very close to killing them with Jace, even though they had the nuts. But did not draw well enough. That's how it goes. I'll try it. Not crazy about this. Mono red, perhaps. Another Bitter Triumph is good here. Let's see if we can do it. Spring... no. Saw Blades. I don't remember what... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The instant speed. Yeah. Wouldn't using Bitter, throwing away one of the multiverse, getting that, go get Atraxa? No, I'm dead. If I play Atraxa, I die. It was Jace or bust, and hope they couldn't kill us. That's the only thing I could really do. I think I'm going to leave up Bitter Triumph here. Let's pass. They have Braided Net, so Atraxa doesn't do anything. Atraxa draws me a bunch of cards, and then I die, because they just tap Atraxa and kill me. I had to mill them out before they killed me. There's no way I'm ever racing Simsins. I've just, as soon as they put it into play, I can't race with life totals or trying to kill their, deal with their board. You've just got to kill them. Me drawing a bunch of cards is not going to kill them. I'm going to die. So yeah, there was never any reason to play Atraxa or one with the multiverse or any of that stuff. I needed to either play something that put a bunch of creatures on the board, which I don't have. I'm not Domain, right? I can't play Herd Migration. But if you play Atraxa there, you're just dead. They'll just tap it down and kill you. I want to mill here, I guess. And then maybe I can untap into something spicy. I could Whale bounce the Forge, but that's not doing anything. Like, again, here's the same situation, right? I could spend cards to deal with this, for example, but that's not winning me the game. I'm still just going to lose the game to this or to whatever else they play. I'm just treading water by bouncing it, right? So I really just need to ignore what they're doing here, and it feels wrong. You're like, what? Mono red, you're just going to let them do 8 damage to you? It's like, yeah, because who fucking cares? They can do all the damage they want. I just get to reanimate Atraxa and then they lose. They have to do all the damage. If they do anything less than all of it, they lose, right? I mean, that's it. Sunspine Links in the main deck. That can't be correct, but here we are. That is crazy. Okay, so we've got a Cruelty of Gix in the yard. All I have to do is Picklock Prankster, find something huge, and I should have enough permanents. The Squirming Emergence back to Cruelty, which gets us back the huge thing. We don't have a huge thing in the yard. Great. I don't even have a green mana either. I do need to draw one of those. Oh my god. I really need to wail and look for a green land here, but I can't do that this turn. I've got to kill Sunspine Lynx. It doesn't do anything, yeah. The life prevented, yada yada, doesn't matter right now. Okay, go nuts. Forge number 2, sure. We can beat the Forges easily with an Atraxa in play. But I need to get an Atraxa into play very quickly here or we're gonna die. Pump it up, go for it. No. Okay, discard Cruelty. 7 permanents in the yard. Just need to hit 1 Atraxa somewhere, somehow. If I go Whale into a green source here, I can put an Atraxa in the yard, play the green source, cast Squirming Emergence, bring back Atraxa. So I could do it this turn, depending on what I draw. Need to draw a green source, and then need to mill either a green source or an Atraxa here. Or sorry, find one off the top. Hopefully I just draw one naturally. Green source, natural draw, and then Whale, take something useful, put Atraxa in the yard. Yeah, let's see what happens. They've got their forges going. Crap. Okay, let's go for this. Need an untapped green source here and mill an Atraxa. Can we do it? Show me the money. Show me the money. Almost out of action, too. I think if I jam an Atraxa here, it's going to win us the game. Okay. Let's see. Come on, Shuffler. Use your call the monkeys in the basement of the WotC headquarters. The tower. Oh, there's an Atraxa and a green source. Easy. Game's easy. Did you ever doubt it? Did you doubt it? You mother babe and doubt it. Easy. Easy. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we have a lot of outs there, but we need to hit Atraxa and a green source, and we got both. So, you know. Guess you shouldn't play 4-drops in your main deck of your mono red deck. I don't know. Do I need another one of these? Probably not. I'm going to go this, and this. Okay. Draw up again. Can you beat Atraxa? And I am at 12 life, too. Probably not. All that work. You thought you were so far ahead, too? Shit. So the question is, how do I block here? Do I block the big guy? I think I block the small one. No, they just can't beat Atraxa. Yep. Terrortide, Malicious Eclipse, I guess. Jace comes out. Portal's good. Lumra. Cruelty comes out. Whale comes out. Maybe that's it. That's how I run it. Tidebinder's pretty good against Forge. I don't mind Tidebinder here. Maybe I don't need this. Try that. Deck is bigger than red, deck wins but smaller than big red. Yeah, mid-red. They're almost mid-range. Yeah, with a 4-drop like that, that's a sideboard card. You don't play that in your main deck. But anyway. People all have different ideas about what's good. You know, some people are very results-based, right? If they lose to a life gain card, if they play against the Niv to life deck 2 times in a 5-match set, they're just like, that's it. I'm never losing to this deck again. I'm going to play this thing in a fucking main deck. Fuck it. And they just go all in on the whatever it is. And it's like, okay, but, you know, then you play against me and it's way too slow. Like, if they had a 2-drop there, it would have been much better. This is very slow. I think I have to mulligan this. Okay. Risky. It's a risky keep, but it's not a bad keep here. Double Bitter Triumph. Good. They are on the play, so the odds of them winning this game are already very, very high. I think I'm gonna get a green, even though I just drew a green. I'm gonna get another green. Okay, Rockface. This land is great in that deck. I've lost to that land before. Very good. Do it. Dump it. Dump the hand. Go all in. Now's your chance. Buy untap. You gotta be really careful. You should just do it now. Do it now. Dump all the spells. There you go. You're doing it. You're doing it. That was a nice draw. Yeah, I am going to discard Prankster. With no Squirming Emergence in our hand, I can't really do much with the Prankster here. Founding, they're reading it. Okay, haven't played against that one before. It's a good one. No plays on turn 2. I wonder if you have a bunch of 4-drops in your hand. Eesh. That's not good for them. Milling 4. Nothing to really cast next turn except maybe Bitter Triumph. Sad times. Let's fetch here. I just want to put stuff in the yard. I think I'm gonna get a black source, actually. I might discard Llanowar Wastes here, I don't know. Actually, no, that's crazy, right? Is that crazy? Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah. They missed the land, yeah. Emberheart. So I could kill this. No, I'm gonna take it. I don't know if that's right. Now I will kill this. Okay, no Squirming Emergences yet. Sad. But Bitter Triumph now with nothing to discard. Also a little sad. I mean, I could discard the Terror, but... Ooh, Forge. You found their 3rd land? Sure. Can I find... a Squirming would be great here. If I could just even bring back a Founding, that would be very good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna sandbag that actually to discard to Bitter Triumph, just in case they have something spicy. 5 cards in their hand. Let's see if they can cast another spell here. They should be able to. Oh, they top decked another land. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 more damage. Probably. I don't think they're gonna pump this. Sure. Are they gonna pump it? Maybe they just have all pump spells that do nothing, and they should just do it on this. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, we didn't mill very well. We needed to mill a huge thing and find a Squirming, but we haven't found either of those things yet. So missing multiple pieces here. Drawing lands, not good. Anyway, game 2 is kind of a bye for them. They have the play here, so they should be beating me most of these games. I thought we might have a chance. They stumbled on mana, but I don't know. Maybe I still do have a chance here. I'm not even sure. Now they're going to fire up the Foundry. Okay. I'm going to kill the Foundry now. Okay. Now what? Pump the token? Sure. Lightning Strike. That doesn't do anything. Okay, they're just casting Lightning Strike for some reason. Alright. Needed you a little earlier, sweetheart. Nice of you to show up, though. Oh, I guess I'm not dead, technically. If I could have discarded that a little earlier, that would have been great. And then had a, an Atraxa. Ha! Take that, vile cur. Is this gonna block? Oh my god, Arena's so janky. I click and block and then it doesn't do anything, and 2 seconds later it goes clung and like shows that it's blocked. Like after I click on it again, if I click on it again, it just like cancels it, right? So yes, I imagine I'm gonna lose that game. That's okay. We go to game 3. I could Tranquil Frill back. It's kind of interesting. Gaining us life, blowing up a foundry. That could be good. Maybe I don't go so all in on the Terror Tides and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to me. Because apparently they're not playing a bunch of 2-drops. Most aggro decks are playing a bunch of 1s and 2s and 3s. They're playing Monastery Swiftspear and a bunch of 3-drop, like, artifacts. Things like Forge and stuff. I think I should actually side out. Yeah, maybe I overboarded the sweepers there. This is a great hand. Latency, yeah. Strike your face. Nice. Don't ever come with that removal. Or are you cheering for the red? You're cheering for the mono red deck. Is that what you're doing? Okay. I've got bad news for you. Wait for fate. I'm gonna beat their ass just like I did the last aggro player who decided to step up. Put them back into the percentiles over here. Sure. Swifty. I think I'm gonna go Archaeologist before I jam Founding here. Ooh. Get our mill on. See if we can just jam a turn 3 or turn 4 Atraxa here. Not bad. Won't be a turn 3 because I haven't foundinged into Fairy or whatever. Real back, not amazing here. I get to be a 1/4 though. Look at me, Mom. A 1/4 now. Nice. 1/4 blocks all day. 2 mana Horned Turtle. What do you know about that? You got nothing. Why wouldn't you attack with both your guys? What? Still attack me, dude. Oh, Lord. Okay. I guess I do this. Oh, that's awkward. For you. Wait for fate in shambles over here. In shambles. Token is for casting a Forge. Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But why don't they attack me with both their guys? I eat a 1/1, you get in for 1? I don't know. I guess I eat their 1/1. This is gonna block that all day. Like, it's, I don't know. Maybe they wait. Maybe they, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think red just has to go for every point of damage they can. Isn't that how you're supposed to play red? Threaten a rage, yeah. Like, I am just insta-blocking. They probably know that, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I like permanents in my graveyard, so please kill me. I'll trade for a card and go to the graveyard. Or I don't. Ow, get wrecked. Let's go Founding. I could... Oh my god, I've got Terror Tide X's 3 right now? That's actually insane. Let's just do this. I don't even lose my Archaeologist. I just have to do that. No attacks. 2-for-1s all damn day over here. Alright. That's a good one. Now they're gonna play some spells. Okay. I go Founding into Triumph, kill that. Give me a big thing to discard to Triumph, please. That would be super duper great. Yeah, might as well jam that Monstrous Rage. Come on, we all know you have it. Jam it. Are they deciding whether to attack right now? We're on Declare Attackers here. I don't know what's happening. Strike your face. Fuck your couch. M20 Strike, a long-time red player. M20 Lightning Strike? Oh, M19, yeah. The core, yeah, core set. That's a nice one. I like that one. It's because they got the skin for it. That's why. But yeah, they got some skins. They got some, all right. You know, looking pretty tight over there. Nice drip. Adventure, fancy, whatever this is called. Adventure art. It looks like the art on the adventure cards in original Eldraine. That was beautiful art. I think my opponent just had a stroke. I don't know what's going on. They're dunzo. Are you okay? Mario, somebody call the princess. Tell her husband's gone down. He's down. We need paramedics here stat. Oh, they're back. Never mind. He's breathing. He's breathing again. It was just a chicken wing lodged in his. It's fine. He's fine. Everybody, thank you. Yes, he's up. He's up. Everybody, it's gonna be okay. I don't know. Maybe they've slipped and fell. Maybe they have a standing desk. It's a big risk. with those standing desks. You gotta watch out. Should I pick lock here? I really want to pick lock though, right? Let's do this. This is fun. This is more fun. Should I take another Eclipse? Is this game over yet? Pretty sure this game's over. I'm gonna take another pick lock. And I'm probably gonna play pick lock? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. They have one card left. This is over. To burn the token or not? It's Mario, so it's a meatball. Yes, big old veal meatball jammed in their larynx. But they got the Heimlich maneuver. We got out of it. What's up with is the Heimlich maneuver a thing people do? Like, it's never, like, I've never seen anybody actually do it, but I thought there was like some studies that came out that said actually you shouldn't do that. You're just going to break people's ribs. And nobody really does it properly anyway, so it's just a liability. Don't do it. Do you do damage or just crush it? I'm a soul crush guy personally. Like, you know, when I'm dating somebody, I don't just break up with them. I slowly, passive-aggressively coax them into hating me until they break up with me. So no, we're not going to end this game. This game's just begun.
You're not going anywhere, honey.
I don't do any of that stuff. There are probably people who think I'm legit serious. Squirming emergence off the top. One time. Is that a squirming? Oh, mamacita. It's an Atraxa. That's the one. That's the tune I'm thinking. That's correct. GG. GG Mono Red. So, aggro's supposed to be a soft match, but I beat them up a bunch. Boros beat my ass. Boros, but it was close. We had very bad draws. But I think as you can see, we're not just soft to aggro. That aggro deck was soft. That was a flaccid mono red deck. No offense, Mario, but I don't know if you can take something for that. You need to get a little more, little more, stiffen up that mono red deck. All right, play some 2-drops, 4-drops in the main deck. It is still taught, and Steph. Yeah, that's fair. Exactly. Okay. I thought I read somewhere that you shouldn't do it, but if somebody's dying, then yeah, I guess you just go for it. Yeah, I don't know. Top 1200? Oh yeah, I guess I can keep going here. This is awkward. I don't think I'm gonna keep this. This is okay. I actually think I'm gonna put Squirming on the bottom. Is that crazy? Because Picklock and Whale might find me, like, this finds Squirmings. I need to mill permanence. I'm gonna keep this, but I don't know what to keep in my hand. What to put on the bottom. I can't just Picklock into a Squirming. Okay, maybe it is Whale. I'm gonna ditch Whale here. If I find a Founding of the Third Path off the top, this is a turn 3 Atraxa like 65% of the time or something. So I think I'm gonna play with that. Ooh. Jund Horse. Haven't seen this deck in a long time. Surprise decks. The Surprise Calamity deck probably gets hosed by Control. I don't even know, actually. Maybe not, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stop turn 3 Atraxa. They've got to ramp into their 6-drops. I just get to play them on, like, turn 3 or 4. This is not going to be turn 3 this game, sadly. No, Ooh, there's the Atraxa, though. 4 permanents in the yard with a Cruelty. Yeah, this is going to be Squirming next turn, so let's go pass. I can Bitter Triumph a land to the graveyard and then just Cruelty into Atraxa, and that's it. You can plot all you like, honey. I think I'd probably just Pixie, though. I don't need to Bitter Triumph. They didn't give us a target, so. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Atraxa. Turn 4. Can you beat that? Maybe. Maybe you can. I need another green source here. I don't want to take the basic forest. I think I'm going to take Llanowar Wastes and then another Squirming. Going to be tough for them to beat this. Red, green, black. Do they play Go for the Throat? I don't know. Because red removal's not going to cut it here. I need more water as well. I'm out of liquids. No need to ramp. It's in the graveyard? Well, no, but they're gonna ramp into some huge thing here, right? That's kind of what they're doing. They didn't play any ramp cards. Yeah, you... Oh, is that a 12-11? Dear Lord. Okay. No blocks. They get to draw 12 cards here. No. They get to draw 5. What am I saying? It's sack the other thing, draw 5. Yeah. Yeah. Peace. That's pretty good. The old Gitrog monster. Don't think I care about that. The life, they can't race us with this. Not with an Atraxa in play, right? So we get to punch. And then I can either go... I want to dig... I could ditch one with the multiverse, put that into play. That's probably the best thing to do here. So why don't we just discard, kill this thing. Like, that was a powerful turn they had, but that's nothing compared to what we're doing here, right? Is it only 7 in the yard? Oh, even with that? Oh, shit. I gotta put... Oh, god damn it. So I can't do it this turn. That sucks. I'm tempted to leave a Bitter Triumph here to just kill something. They have some pretty explosive hands. I think I'm going to end the turn here. I'm going to leave up Bitter Triumph. They don't know we have this. So if I can just Bitter Triumph, you know, Philagi into the yard, then I can bring back one with the multiverse and hard cast some huge thing. They've also got to kill Atraxa here. They can't race Atraxa. So they've got two big priorities. You know, obviously get rid of Atraxa and then also kill me. Okay, so I can't do anything about this. Oh, they're indestructible. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I have no chance to respond to that. Right, so if they go for the max surprise, I guess that does that thing. This puts a bunch of brawlers. I can kill the copy, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. 18, so I do have to block here. Oh, okay, well that's good. So I can discard a card. Let's kill this. I think it's just Archaeologist. And then Atraxa can just block, I guess, the 8. The 10 has Trample. So if I block here, I'm taking 10. If I block here, I'm taking 10. Basically the same thing. Okay, let's trade with this. Actually, wait, Terror Tide I can't sweep next turn. That thing's got 10 toughness. So I actually need a couple more permanents. Oh, that takes us to 10. So now I can either wipe the board, or I can Atraxa. I could one with the multiverse wipe the board as well. I probably should just one with the multiverse wipe, right? See what I have on top. And then I can play my Fabled Passage to shuffle the top if I really want. So this is going to be crazy. We're both throwing huge haymakers at each other. They just naturally got their Bitter Triumph. I don't think I want that. Oh, I could... Okay. Oh. Wait, I brought that out of the yard. I can't do it anymore, right? So I've just got to Bitter Triumph that thing, I think. I'm going to cast it. And I'm going to discard this. Terror Tide off the top. Okay, play that for 0. Land. Nice. So I can jam land here. And there's an Atraxa on the top. Okay. They have to kill me this turn. They need another Smuggler Surprise into something huge. That's not going to do it. Yep. Nice. Squirming on the top. Holy shit. Okay, I Squirming back Cruelty, I think, here. Let's start with that. I'm going to pay the mana for this as well. I want to see what's in their hand. I want to make sure I don't get got here. There's an Atraxa on the top. I can just cast that instead. Okay. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. We're taking the horse. I guess it's Atraxa off the top. Crazy game. That's what I wanted to see, is the portal. Cruelty, Bitter Triumph, Squirming, land. Oh, this is crazy. Both of us are drawing so many cards. Okay, land off the top. Harvester of Misery. Squirming. So I can go... Oh, God. I've played my land already. Shit. Oh, this is tough. I want a Bitter Triumph here, but I can't Bitter Triumph the portal and then bring the portal back. I think I have to save this Bitter Triumph. I can't use this yet. So I'm going to go Picklock Prankster out of my graveyard. And then pass. Discard Portal, discard Atraxa. Okay. I have 24 cards in my deck. I could still deck them with Jace as well here. They've got a bunch of dorks in their hand. They can only play one of these things at a time, basically. So Gitrog is probably the thing they're going to play here. And I think I'm responding. I'm going to respond to the saddle trigger, and I'm going to kill Gitrog, right? Oh, they go for Trailblazer first. Okay. Oh, that draws them. Yeah, sure. Okay, so they can still Gitrog here, right? Yeah, okay. They're going to go for Gitrog. I'm going to kill Gitrog. No, they're going to go for this. Okay. Maybe I should have killed Vaultborn in response there, but they can't even attack here. Okay, so what am I killing? I guess it's the Railway. So let's discard a card, hit Railway here. How many basics do I have in my deck? 1, 2. I think I'm still keeping the Shuffle here just because one with the Multiverse, it's too good to put it away. Okay, there's a passage off the top, but we're going to tutor here. So I've got Lumra. I could go grab Jace. Oh my god, I've got so much action. I can just bounce like something here. I can bounce their 7-drop, make them discard a card. Obviously, they can play it again and whatever, but who gives a shit? Maybe it's Jace. Maybe it is Jace. We're going to have Portal here out of the yard. I don't know. I've got a Portal already. I've got Portal coming into play here. I mean, I could play it for free, I guess, out of my hand. And then just bring the other one back after. That might be good. Just get both. I feel like it's Jace deck them. I can just, like, they have 36 cards. I get Jace. Yeah, it's Jace here, I'm pretty sure. That's why you play this one of Jace is so good. Okay, let's shuffle away that fairy. I don't want that. See what's on top. You're saving that 0-cost spell as long as you possibly can, right? Ah, Fabled Passage on top. Okay. So I'm going to go, I think, just 0-mana Jace. And we're going to deck them here. It's probably the way to do it. I don't know. Maybe not. They're at 6 cards left. Now, I can either Terror Tide, I get to go to combat, I get to punch, gain a bunch of life. I think I'm just going to Cruelty here, right? I think that's probably the best. And then I can either reanimate something from their graveyard, maybe like a big dude. They have one of those 7-drops in the yard, right? No? Gitrog Railway. No, they don't. I can't bring back Jace. Bring back a... I think I should just take a card from their hand, right? The Veins? Did you see a Vein Ripper in here? I didn't see a Vein Ripper. I don't think they're... Oh, there is a Vein Ripper. Is that even what I want? No, I don't think I want that. I think I just want to take a card from them. I think that's better. I just want to stop them going off here. Vaultborn. Yeah, like Gitrog's the only thing with haste. Let's just grab that. Okay, now what? No good attacks. They're down to 5 cards in library. I'm going to bring back something huge next turn. I have a 1 with the Multiverse in play. I have an Atraxa hitting them still. This looks very bad for them. Kill my Atraxa. That's a start. Horse. Okay. Punch me in the face really hard. Okay. Exile, whatever. There's so many things to bring back, it doesn't matter. But this is lethal, I believe. Or, this is me killing them. I'm just gonna deck them here, right? At least I should be able to. I should find a way to bring back Jace here. With one with the multiverse in play as well. Sure. I've also got Terror Tide. Lots of ways to take care of business here. But I can just go my graveyard. Yeah, Atraxa. Find the Squirming Jace. Alright. Close, but no cigar for you. Negate is pretty good here. Tidebinder pretty good too, just turning off creatures? I don't know. Jace is good, but we don't need to go nuts on Jace. Maybe Terror Tide, just wipe their board. I could be the control deck here and just go like negates, wraths, try and get them. No, next turn I'm gonna kill them there, yeah. I mean, Portal's insane. Wail of the Forgotten's not great. I don't really want to bounce any of their stuff, right? Harvester's another one that's not great here. It's not killing anything small. It's in there for the anti-aggro decks, or it's as an anti-aggro card against the aggro decks, right? I could cut like an Archaeologist here. Again, we're not, they're not rushing us really quickly. I don't need to have some blockers like I do against mono red. Like, this guy does great work against the red aggressive decks, but against that deck, usually they're ramping. My opponent didn't play a single piece of ramp there. Exiling graveyards. It doesn't matter. The whole Smuggler's Surprise thing is all self-contained, right? I don't want to side in Duress, but I like Negate. Just, they have to spend a lot of mana to cast that spell. If we can just counter it with Negate, that's very good. So I might run this. I think I'm going to try it, and we'll see where it goes. See how it does against them. I don't know. I don't know what they're siding. Maybe they have Frillbacks to eat my graveyard, I'm guessing, but that's not usually enough. They need to have multiple Frillbacks, otherwise I should still be able to reanimate and win. I can also just reanimate before they even play Thrillback, right? Yeah, milling does enable. Well, no, Surprise only says the 4 cards that you mill. So that's why exiling their graveyard doesn't matter, because the 4 cards they mill off the Surprise is what they're getting the creatures from, unless they have them in their hand. But all the other cards in the graveyard don't matter for the Surprise, right? It only is the I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mill 4 cards. You may put up to 2 creatures from among the milled cards into your hand. Yeah, so you can't really shut it off with graveyard hate, because unless it's Rest in Peace and those cards don't even go to the graveyard in the first place. This is a rough hand. I don't think I can keep this hand. It's a little too slow. I have nothing to turn on the Squirming Emergence. We're gonna mulligan that. Oh boy. I'm on the draw. I'm considering keeping this. It's probably stupid. I need to find a black source. If I do, this finds me another land, but this and this, if I don't find a black source, neither of these find me more land. So even if I do find a second land, like, I have to go to 5 here. This I can keep. Wow. I think I'm gonna ditch Squirming Emergence, actually. We'll find another Squirming. Between these two, we should be able to find one. If I mill one, I can cast it off this. If I find one off this, that works as well. So we're looking at basically 8 cards to find a Squirming, plus whatever else is in those 8 cards. If it's a bunch of permanents and an Atraxa or something, then we're off to the races, right? This is a good 5-card hand. I could still have a turn 3 Atraxa with this. They could interfere. They could duress me, for example. Would be very good right now. No. Nice. Okay, chapter 1. Casting the Picklock. Dees. No Squirming, but 4 permanents in the yard. If I mill Squirming off this plus a couple more permanents, we can jam something huge here. Mill ourselves. There's a Squirming. Okay, so I can Squirming next turn. We've got 7 permanents in the yard. Let's just go Picklock into play. Drew a bunch of lands, which really sucks. Basic lands especially. I need to leave those in the deck to fetch with Fable, but... Okay, this is it. We Cruelty, wait, we can't... Oh, yeah. So I can put a Cruelty into play. Oh, man. Luck sack. Alright. Good draw for them. Good draw. That's what their deck's trying to do. Gitrog's pretty silly here, but yeah, I'll put another permanent into the yard. So that's 8? Oh, man. So close to being able to bring back Portal. God damn it. It's going to be 8, but I won't be able to target the Portal here. And then, even though it goes to 9, yeah, it won't work. So I can Cruelty here. I can just reanimate something. Oh, I needed to mill Atraxa. Where are you? Fuck. That's brutal. I mean, I'm still doing this, but that sucks. Just one Atraxa and we could have gone off here and just drawn a bunch more cards, done it again. Oh, they have all this in the yard? Okay, never mind. I'm going to get a Vaultborn. Oh, that's in their hand. What am I saying? Yeah, of course. I'm going to try and reanimate that Vaultborn. Oh, I should have taken Calamity maybe here? Oops. Yeah, why did I take... I forgot what I was looking at there. I thought I went to chapter 3 for a second. Sure, they don't go Calamity here. Nice. So what can I DT for? I could DT for another Cruelty and then take Calamity here. I should maybe DT for, what's it called? Terror. Terror of the... No, Terror Tide. Terror Tide, that's it. Yeah, not really much else I can get here. I can get a Squirming Emergence. I can cast Cruelty. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Not the worst. I think I'm going to go Prankster first here. See if I find a Squirming Emergence. No. I can take Bitter Triumph. Ugh. Nasty. Okay. Oh, man. They're going to play something huge. It might have haste. Something like Calamity or Gitrog or whatever. Maybe they have a surprise here. What can I put in my hand? I'm going to take Picklock. I might be able to find Squirming into Atraxa next turn now that I put an Atraxa in the yard, but I'm probably not surviving this turn. Unfortunate Mills. Man, we had that early Cruelty. If I had just one Atraxa or any card that I can bring back here, it's really just Atraxa. I didn't side in, yeah, I didn't side in any of their big fatties. Sure, that'll do it. Good old Smuggler Surprise. Okay. Game 3, we get to be on the play again. Run it back. Gitrog is legendary. Yeah, I can't really copy it. Yeah, it's a, I don't know. That deck is full of giant, clunky, awkward things, right? I'm full of clunky, awkward things, but mine come into play super quickly. Like I can, come and bring them into play on turn 3 and 4. They have to wait till they get to 5, 6, 7 mana. Like, oof. The only ramp I see is that 3-drop, which is kind of interesting. I mulled to 5 that game too on the draw, which doesn't help. But here we go, mulliganing again. Come on, can I just keep a good hand one time? Thank you. Ugh. I guess, I mean, I don't have a choice here. This isn't the worst. Do not love this hand, though. Maybe I draw a Founding here, and then it gets insanely good. Founding of the Third Path. Let's go. Nope. Okay. As to you, Picklock. Maybe we Picklock back a Squirming and mill a bunch of good stuff. We'll see. Why? Yeah, Calamity's a gross card, like really good card. Smuggler's Surprise is also very, very busted, but ooh. Okay, that's 3 permanents in the yard with a Founding, not the worst. I'm gonna mill. I don't care about Botanical Sanctum. Son of a bitch. Okay, play this. Again, playing a fairy seems like, what does that even do? Well, it puts it into the graveyard when they kill it. When I chump, I'll just throw it under the bus at the first chance I get. And then it's a permanent in the yard, which powers up the Wail of the Forgotten and the Squirming Emergence and blah, 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 right? Okay, they're digging. Ooh, they don't have much going on there. I've got Cruelty next turn. Let's punch. Cruelty is very good against them. Like, I get to steal big stuff, and then I get to cast it. That's pretty damn good. I don't have anything to Cruelty back yet, but I will. They plot that guy. Okay. Yeah, and this is why I like Cruelty more than Invasion of Tolvada. Invasion of Tolvada would be dead here, but Cruelty's never dead. This thing. Gitrog's kind of obnoxious, but they have 2 of them. I'm gonna take this guy. Okay. Can they Gitrog here? Oh yeah, they can, because this guy's 0, right? Oh, that's only... Yeah, 5. It costs 5. Right. Okay, we see the Rog coming down here. What should I tutor for? That's actually a good question. I could tutor for a removal spell? I have Bitter Triumph in my hand. Maybe I should tutor for a portal here so that I can Bitter Triumph away the portal. I don't have a Squirming Emergence, though. That's the thing. That puts another permanent, so now Terratide's turning -5/-5. Feels Gitrog. They get to draw a bunch of cards. Pretty good. They get to discard a bunch of cards, too. They have Smuggler's Surprise. I could take Negate here with the Cruelty just to stop that Smuggler's Surprise. That's actually kind of tempting. I think I will do that. Go pick up a Negate. I know they're going to go for Smugglers next turn. Almost certainly. So I think I'm just going to keep up Negate. And they discard some stuff. Wow, there's a Squirming Emergence. Shit. I think I'm still taking Negate here. Squirming's good. Squirming will do good work. They know we have a Bitter Triumph, but that's it. Let's pass. Okay, so I can ditch Lumra, I guess. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for the Smuggler's Surprise here, right? Anyway, I get to bring back something. I'm just debating what I bring back. Railway Brawler. I could just bring back Gitrog, I guess. I should just bring back Gitrog, maybe, right? They have Bitter Triumph. Okay. Weird. I don't think they're playing Reanimation, are they? Ooh, so they don't go for Smugglers here. Kind of interesting. I could negate this. Smugglers for 5? Yeah, I'm gonna let that happen. That's fine. You can always Squirming back to Cruelty as well here, right? So they can still Smugglers here if they have an untapped land, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm gonna do this. Discard a card. I think I can discard Lumra here. I could have cast it this turn, but I'm not going to tap out for that. Okay. Big surprise. Nope. Great. Okay. A Triaxa. Kind of like bringing back the Lumra here. Could bring back Cruelty. Cruelty gets back Gitrog. I don't really care about a Gitrog. Lumra puts 2 lands, but it also mills us for 4. So I'm gonna actually Squirm back Lumra here. I could Squirm back Cruelty, look at their hand, take something. I don't know, maybe... Oh, another... There's 2 Cruelties. Yeah, I can bring the other one back. Yeah. So I could bring back the Cruelty, look at their hand. That's actually quite good. I think I probably should do that and just ignore these guys in play. Lumra's good too here, but they have Bitter Triumph in hand. I think I'm better off going Cruelty again. And then Cruelty again does the reanimation on Chapter 3, right? Yeah, I can take Calamity here. Now I can even bring back a Calamity. They are going to go for Smuggler's Surprise at some point here, I think. They don't know I have Negate. There it is. Big one. That's what I like to counter. Your 7 mana spell for my 2 mana spell? I'm in. You know what I'm actually going to get here? I have my basic planes. I'm just going to get a Fabled Passage and slam Atraxa, right? That's got to be the best thing to do. So, Demonic Tutor, sometimes you don't have to be flashy. Just go get that land and do the thing. Skadoosh. Now, they can Bitter Triumph this. Maybe I'm still dead here. Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know. Could still be dead. I'm at 11? These guys are really small. But they can play the Gitrog. Frog. Okay. Shoot the sheriff. You got me. Right in the badge. Okay. So now I can sweep this all away. Yeah, they're gonna saddle up. Take me 8 here, but then I get Atraxa back? I don't know what I get. What do I gain? Does this gain life? Frog's cards, put X lands onto that battlefield. They don't play anything that gains life, do they? I might still lose this game randomly. So I can Terror Tide, I can Bitter Triumph. I get an Atraxa into play, but that's not doing it, right? Could put Lumra, but same thing. I think I'm still gonna do this. Okay. This is close. I guess, oh, I needed to collapse. No, but then I wouldn't have had the Squirming Emergence then, right? Man, I need to pull... Can't, I guess, can I? So I Wrath, and then I bring back Atraxa again. They're gonna Bitter Triumph it. Man, this is close. Yeah, I think I start with a Terror Tide here. And then I go Squirming. I could Squirming Cruelty, but then I'm dead to the creature lands. It's gotta be... Oh, I'm dead to the fucking creature lands, aren't I? So I've got to use Bitter Triumph. Oh, do they not have... Oh, I thought they had... Yeah, they have 1 creature land there. So I'm going to go Founding. I don't need to mill myself here. So I'm just going to go mill them for 4. Ooh, 2 Smuggler Surprises. Deal. Pass. I've got Bitter Triumph up to take out the creature land there. So they need to hit something with haste off the top. Otherwise, I think we've got them. And if the haste thing, you know, is more than 5 mana, then they can't... Then I still get another turn here. This is close now. Holy shit. Yeah, they have a bunch of haste cards. I think I fucked up with one of my cruelties. I shouldn't have taken what I took. I accidentally... No. That was that in game 2? Yeah, that was in game 2. Never mind. They go for this. Okay, maybe they have Smuggler's Surprise to give it indestructible or something. I don't know. That could be it. I just milled 2 Smuggler Surprises off the top, but they have another one apparently. Okay, I think we got very unlucky to lose, but I think also my mistakes. I definitely fucked up, I think, during this game a little bit earlier. I was getting a little bit overconfident, and I was just like, oh, we can't lose now. I should have realized, no, I should respect them a little bit more. They are, you know, I could have played that a little bit better, and I don't think they had any chance. But instead, I play sloppy, and I think I let them back into that game. Whoops. Why not attack first? It's not hasted. Yep. Yeah. Don't use any cards, yeah. Hey, Waft Turtle, what's up? Games are going well, but we're wrapping up here. I think that was our last match. So go check out the Squirming Emergence deck. I think it is a good deck. It's taken us to Mythic whatever we are here. What did I finish? And I'm Platinum in Limited. I could try and rank up in Limited, but I think the set is boring. I think Bloomburrow is really boring. So I think I'm just going to go craft a bunch of uncommons and commons. Then I'm just going to crack all these packs. I've got 50 packs to open. And then we'll be done with Bloomburrow, I think. Anyway, that was a good day. Did a lot of stuff. Deck is very mid. Set is very mid. Yeah, that's and it's so funny. Like, I said this right after early access. I remember going, yeah, I'm not crazy about this set. I think it's very much... It's reminiscent of other sets that I've drafted. I think for newer players who never played Ravnica and some of those other sets, maybe they don't... That this is new to them, but for me, it's very much on rails kind of draft experience. The archetypes aren't really well balanced. Some of them are way better than others and all that. You have all those issues. You know, it's just like Streets of New Capenna when one of the shards is just way better than all the other shards. It kind of, it makes for a shitty draft format, right? Let's go give somebody some love. Give somebody a raid. And I'm going to be back tomorrow for some more Magique. Who do we got here? Playing Modern. People on MTGO. Mojo. Haven't raided Mojo in a long time. Let's give him some love. Mojo's an awesome dude. He's grinding some standard, it looks like. Yeah. Let's give him some love. Oh, he's got follower only chat on. Okay. I'm still gonna give him a raid here. Give him a follow. I'm gonna spam this message in his channel. You guys can copy and paste it. If you're a sub, you'll have all these emotes, and we can. There we go. I'm just gonna spam all these, and we'll make a giant wall of emotes and give it to him. He's got a Nintendo controller on his mic. I've not seen that yet. He also looks like he took a really harsh bong rip in like 5 seconds before this. So let's give him some love and give him a follow. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening, everybody. Take care and good night. Peace.